When cameras are in the right hands at the right time, they can occasionally capture something absolutely odd, unbelievable, or out of this world. Here are some surprising occurrences that were captured on camera that no one would have seen otherwise, including strange animals, spooky encounters, and undiscovered species. Woman or ghost? A man captured this short clip while heading home from work, where he noticed someone in need of help. Out of kindness, he stopped and waited for the person to approach him. As the voice drew nearer, he sensed the person was running towards him. However, upon their close approach, he discovered this was no ordinary human. The woman, dressed in black, appeared as eerie as a ghost. Later, he learned that the woman was an escapee from a mental hospital and considered a highly dangerous patient. San Diego UFO sighting. In San Diego, something surprising happened. People looked up and saw strange lights in the sky, and now they're all wondering what on earth it could be. Some of them thought it might be a UFO, one of those things we can't quite explain, an unidentified flying object. It's made everyone excited and super curious about it. But here's the big question. Was it really a UFO, or could there be some other explanation? Well, they're still trying to figure that out, working hard to uncover the mystery behind those mysterious lights in the sky. Forest creature footage. In a creepy, dark forest, a trail camera captured something that will really scare you. What it recorded doesn't make any sense. It's like a scary, bony creature, a real-life nightmare. When you see the video, you'll get goosebumps. Its eyes are empty, and its twisted, terrifying shape will stay in your mind for a long time. It's a strong reminder that some scary things should stay hidden in the deep forest. Be ready for a spooky journey, because this video will make you wonder if reality is what it seems. A small, furry creature dashes through the landscape, skillfully hopping over snowy patches and leaving behind a trail of tiny footprints. The sky above is a solid expanse of gray clouds, creating an eerie sense of anticipation, suggesting that something remarkable might occur in this cold and pristine winter scene. Adding to the intrigue, there's an unidentified van covered in snow in the background. Towering trees stand in the distance, and their branches weighed down by the embrace of winter.
Potu bird. Coming out of the Amazon's deep forest, this amazing bird of prey has incredible camouflage skills that both amaze and frighten me. I fondly call it crazy because it behaves unpredictably, looks funny, and can disguise itself perfectly. Usually it sits gracefully on broken branches with its eyes half closed. It's rare to come across one of these hidden birds, as they are active at night and almost impossible to spot due to their excellent camouflage. Decoy building spider. Not only are spiders inherently creepy, but now they're also mastering bizarre techniques. Take this for example, a spider constructing a replica of itself using carefully arranged debris on specialized silk strands. The symmetrical formation creates an uncanny resemblance to a large spider hanging on its web. This deception goes beyond tricking animals or insects. It can easily catch an unsuspecting human off guard. What's even more unsettling is that the decoy is not real, while the actual spider remains hidden nearby. These insects have truly become artists in their craft.
Weird-looking goat. Even though most people were fascinated, this mutant or malformed goat with human-like face traits horrified the entire hamlet. The goat's lips appear to fold upward instead of downward, generating a pout on its face and giving it a human-like appearance with its lips and nose. Everyone is perplexed by this animal and ponders whether it was exposed to anything, was born with a birth defect, or was the result of an experiment gone bad. Chicken with 4 legs. That certainly means double the trouble, not twice the return. From his farm, a Thai farmer captured this 2015 video of a chicken with nearly 4 legs at birth. The chicken's extra 2 legs may be seen sticking out from between its 2 primary legs. In fact, they are more of a burden than a benefit. Something like this is likely the result of a congenital defect that may or may not be treatable through surgery. Creepy clown. In Clinton Township, something really spooky has happened. People are getting seriously scared. There's this super creepy clown, and a video of it has gone crazy viral. Now this scary clown's face is showing up all over town, and it's making people both curious and scared.
Check it on Snapchat.
What the?
No,
this can't be.
Everyone's talking about it, and lots of folks are going to check out those scary clown pictures in the books. But what everyone's wondering is, what's the deal with this mysterious clown and its creepy smile? Mutant deer. In a dark, remote forest, a camera captured an incredibly unusual sight. It recorded a mutant deer that appeared eerie and oddly different. This deer had twisted antlers and moved in an unusual manner, causing even seasoned forest watchers to feel frightened. The video left a lasting impression on everyone who watched it, prompting them to contemplate the astonishing possibilities within the natural world. Bear hungry devours chicken. Inside a dusty California residence, a man records an undeniably scary visual. A colossal, insatiable bear feasts upon an entire bucket of finger-licking good chicken. Panic seizes the man, and he tries to beckon the bear with an unsettling cry.
Hey! Where's Dicka? Dicka?
Within the dimly illuminated room, an atmosphere of intense apprehension pervades the air, causing one's hair to stand on end as they engage in this unsettling face-off. Ghost animal. Even in complete darkness, most creatures can usually be distinguished, but nothing can be said for anything as bizarre as this. A really strange-looking animal that was moving only a few meters in front of the vehicle during a nighttime journey suddenly materialized. The motorist initially assumed it to be a wild boar based on the lower body before getting a better look at its top. It was dragging a juvenile zebra away in its teeth and had a large neck and hair that resembled a horse. After a brief meeting, this peculiar animal walked from the road into the woods with its capture before vanishing. Driver claimed that he had the impression that the animal was too hazardous to approach. Strange creature. Appears that werewolves are real after all. A video uploaded in June 2021 depicts a monster that resembles a werewolf and was discovered near Sialkot, Pakistan. The video depicts a large wolf that is still moving and huffing and puffing. Although it's unknown how or what occurred before or after this film was taken, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near anything like that, especially in this situation when it may suddenly rise up. Unknown skeleton. The skeleton of a mystery animal was dug up in November 2021 by workers in eastern Turkey. It was about a meter long and had predatory teeth, as well as especially long hind limbs and nails instead of hooves. The work crew contacted researchers, who ran tests on the mysterious bones. There was some undecayed tissue remaining on them, which may allow for a DNA analysis. Ultimately, the skeleton found a new final resting place in a museum. Ghost scare. On one eerie night, the doorbell security camera recorded spine-tingling footage that sent shivers down everyone's spines. In the depths of the dark night, the camera's lens captured a ghostly presence lurking in the shadows. The ghostly figure seemed to float, its transparent form faintly illuminated by the weak moonlight. As the mysterious apparition hovered by the door, the camera's night vision revealed its spooky details. This unsettling experience left everyone feeling uneasy, leaving a lingering sense of the supernatural, forever imprinted in their memories of that eerie night. Mountain goat clash. A brave young mountain goat and an adult got into a heated argument over a precious salt lick, all caught on a trail camera. The dramatic scene showed the two goats battling for dominance, locking horns and showing aggressive behavior. This power struggle offers insight into the tough lives of mountain animals, where the competition for resources motivates them to display their strength. The video captures a raw, primal moment that highlights the harsh challenges of surviving in their unforgiving mountain environment. Aggressive Yeti. What's worse than being deliberately slain by a Yeti? It has to trip and land on you. 6 months ago, a small group of friends in Russia agreed to go camping in the wilderness. They left their base camp to get some firewood and returned to find a gigantic white-furred Yeti going through their possessions, most likely looking for food. During the inspection, the gigantic Yeti accidentally sprayed pepper spray in its eyes and began struggling as a result. The Yeti became so aggressive for apparent reasons that it tripped and plummeted down the hill moments after nearly falling on the campers. Expired roadside beast. At first glance, it appears to be a beast from Half-Life that also appears to exist in real life. Two adolescents spotted a strange dead organism on the side of a road that appeared to be part fish and part animal. This beast carcass bore some similarities to that of a pig as well as a dinosaur, with an extremely unusual body form. What makes the entire discovery even more disturbing is that this beast cadaver had a meat factory branding on its body, as most animals have. It's possible that someone is attempting to sell extra-dimensional beings into the meat market. Nessie's Sea Encounter. In a spooky video, one person goes out on a boat not knowing something scary is about to happen. The boat moves gently, and their camera records something unbelievable. They see the huge shape of the Loch Ness Monster rising from the dark water. Everyone on the boat gets really scared and gasps in shock as this legendary creature jumps out of the deep water with an eerie kind of grace. The people on the boat start to feel really scared because they can't believe it's true. The Loch Ness Monster is real, and it seems like it wants something from them, something really scary. Spooky encounter. Late at night, a security camera recorded something truly terrifying. A woman, lured by the eerie charm of an empty swimming pool, decided to jump in. But when she did, a strange force surged through the pool, forcefully pushing the water out as if something sinister hid below. Then, in the eerie quiet that followed, the impossible occurred. Rising from the depths was a real mermaid. Her blue-scaled tail gleamed eerily in the moonlight, and her haunting, otherworldly gaze sent shivers down spines. The air turned thick with an unsettling silence as the woman and the mermaid locked eyes, their destinies intertwined in a terrifying dance between the supernatural and the human world. Strange forest. A trail camera in a dark, deep forest captured a mysterious creature with bloody horns. This creature is incredibly large, and its eyes are round and terrifying. It bears a resemblance to a deer but appears eerie and frightening. Astonished cat. This footage captured by a trail camera shows one of the most rare and astonishing sightings. The camera captured this footage during the night when a cat came near a small puddle in which there were a large number of frogs. As the cat approaches the puddle, the frogs start jumping here and there, scared of the little beast, but the cat also seems startled by the frogs. The cat only visited the puddle to quench its thirst, but instead gets astonished by the sudden hops of the large number of frogs living in it. Daredevil raccoon. Once upon a time in our busy town, there was a brave raccoon named Daredevil. He climbed really high on a tall building and then took a daring jump down, 9 stories in all. Someone recorded it all on camera. When he landed safely on the ground, he didn't run away in fear. Instead, he quickly ran off, becoming a local hero. The video of his exciting adventure made everyone amazed and reminded us that courage can come from unexpected places in our everyday world. Striped skunk. This trail camera video shows something special, a striped skunk wandering in the forest late at night. The skunk seems to have spotted the camera and comes closer, moving back and forth as if trying to figure out what the camera is. This is very unusual footage recorded by a trail camera, giving us a chance to watch the skunk's actions up close and learn more about what it does at night. A mutant pig. Once a farmer went to check on his pigs, and boy was he surprised by what he found. There, lying before him, was a pig that seemed more human than pig. It had a head that resembled a human's and a long tongue that added to its peculiar appearance. The farmer was scared out of his wits, so he quickly picked up the pig and gently wrapped it in a cloth, thinking it was a newborn. Later, he stumbled upon a video clip online, and the comment section was abuzz with requests for a DNA test to figure out why this strange occurrence took place. Horsehair worm. While tending to his horse, this farmer noticed something really strange crawling on the horse's body. When he picked it up, he was surprised to find a rather long worm made of horsehair. Doesn't it seem more like a slender wire or thread in motion rather than a typical worm? What do you think? Luckily, the farmer took it off the horse's body. Who knows how long it had been causing the poor animal discomfort.
Smallest monkeys. The pygmy marmoset, also known as miniature monkeys, is hands down one of the strangest discoveries ever. These little guys call the Amazon basin in South America their home sweet home, chilling in tropical evergreen forests. Guess what? They claim the title of the tiniest monkeys in the whole wide world. And listen up, These mini things are so itsy bitsy that they can easily snuggle up in an adult's hand and weigh less than 120 grams on average. They're kind of adorable, don't you think? I'm not sure if we can adopt them as pets, but hey, I'll give it a shot anyway.
Dead mermaid. The camera unveiled a chilling scene as a group of people gathered by the shallow waters of the sea. Their attention was drawn to something cryptic lurking beneath the surface, a lifeless mermaid, or perhaps a grotesque imitation of one. The eerie video exposed a rare and enigmatic natural anomaly, leaving them bewildered and fearful. They desperately sought to decipher the identity of this uncanny being, but his eerie and mystifying appearance defied explanation. The unsettling sight in those shallow waters sent shivers down their spines, a haunting mystery that would haunt their thoughts for nights to come. Sinusitis goblin. In the heart of those shadowed woods, a trail camera bore witness to a chilling enigma. A cryptic video unveiled a sinister presence, perhaps a skinwalker or malevolent goblin slinking with malevolence. The spectral figure, a ghostly white behemoth, prowled from one end to the next, vanishing into the Stygian abyss. This eerie and unsettling display of nature's paranormal mystery left onlookers trembling, their very souls chilled to the bone. Real-life zombie. On a spooky evening, when darkness enveloped the neighborhood, a doorbell camera recorded a bone-chilling sight. In the faint glow of the porch light, an eerie figure with pale skin and ragged attire emerged. Its vacant eyes and deliberate slow walk sent shivers down the spines of all who witnessed it. This real-life encounter with a zombie, a creature straight out of nightmares, briefly visited the doorstep, serving as a startling reminder that the boundary between fiction and reality can blur in the most unexpected moments. Alien. In a peaceful suburban neighborhood under the starry night sky, an unexpected turn of events occurred. Unbeknownst to the homeowners, their trusty Ring camera had captured something out of the ordinary. As the footage played back, a strange and enchanting scene unfolded. A group of extraterrestrial beings, bathed in an otherworldly glow, danced gracefully on the front yard. Their shimmering pearlescent forms appeared to defy gravity, leaving intricate patterns in the grass. This extraordinary encounter left the residents utterly astonished, forever marked by the captivating presence of the aliens, a moment indelibly etched in their Ring camera's memory. Eerie deer hunt. On an extremely hot and sunny day, a camera in the woods captured a somber scene. It featured two hungry deer struggling to find food in a dry, barren area. They appeared thin, and their eyes looked unusual. The surroundings were eerily quiet, with only the sound of their hooves rustling in the dry grass. The typical serenity of nature had transformed into a challenging and somewhat unsettling battle for these deer to find sustenance. The intense sun made their quest even more difficult, casting a harsh and bright light upon them as they persevered in their search for food in this challenging environment. In this picture, there's a person as spooky as a ghost or a creepy clown right in front of the doorbell camera. It's incredibly scary and unsettling, like seeing a ghost. This image is one of the most disturbing things you could see on your front door camera, giving you chills and making your heart race with fear. Sneaky raccoon. Under the moon's silver glow, a crafty raccoon emerged onto the quiet suburban street. It had nimble paws and a mischievous look in its eyes as it approached a single trash bag left by the roadside. The camera caught this playful moment as the raccoon, with a swift and sneaky move, tore the bag open, revealing a collection of discarded goodies. With food scraps spread out like confetti, the raccoon enjoyed its late-night feast, behaving like a cunning bandit under the cover of darkness. Bear attacks on chicken coops. In a quiet forest where dust swirled in the air, something scary happened. A camera in the peaceful woods recorded a terrifying sight. A big, hungry bear unexpectedly attacked the surprised chicken coops. Feathers flew around and scared chickens made worried sounds as their coops shook with fear. It was really scary, like something from a scary story, reminding us that in the wild, scary things can happen anytime.
Pit viper. If you believe the anaconda is the only scary snake around, think again, because these vipers are just as deadly, my friend. In the Amazon forest, most snakes are pit vipers with cool superpowers, heat-sensitive organs, and nostrils. They use these to find warm-blooded prey, making them expert night hunters. Out in the wild, you'll encounter various types of pit vipers, each packing enough venom to take down a grown adult in a flash. So, well, this proves that Amazon isn't just about cute monkeys. Sometimes you may encounter quite terrifying things too. Titty monkeys. This video captures the mischievous and lovable titty monkeys, exclusive residents of this verdant paradise. With their furry tails and adorable faces, these little acrobats swing from tree to tree, creating a spectacle of fun and frolic. They're like the forest-owned stand-up comedians, entertaining us with their playful antics. Honeycomb stingray. Hidden from the world, deep within the lush greenery of the Amazon rainforest, resides a creature like no other. Let's meet the captivating honeycomb pattern stingray, a mesmerizing wonder of nature. With its vibrant hues and intricate markings, this stingray gracefully glides through the pristine waters on Amazon, showcasing its unique beauty. Amazon rings. The Amazon rainforest is like a big puzzle, and one piece that really grabs people's attention is the Amazon rings. These massive circular ditches were discovered when the trees were chopped down, and ever since then, people have been fascinated by them. Who created these rings? What were they used for? When did they first show up in the Amazon? Did they exist before anyone started studying the rainforest? These questions have sparked lots of debate and intrigue. Even today, the mystery of the Amazon rings remains unsolved and keeps us guessing. Largest snake. Maybe it wasn't a Titan boa, or maybe it was. Who knows for sure? Out in the heart of the Amazon jungle, these dudes were having a blast on their boat when a massive snake decided to tag along. They made a quick escape, but man, our human curiosity just couldn't resist. Even though the snake stopped tailing them, they had to go back and grab it by the tail. That snake could have swallowed something huge, or maybe it flipped their boat and chowed down on both of them. Sometimes we gotta keep our distance from danger. Not everything is worth investigating, you know?
Possessed pandas fight. It suffices to say that something is seriously wrong in this instance because real pandas don't fight thus brutally. In Sichuan province, China, a trail camera set up outdoors saw two enormous pandas fighting. According to wildlife experts, there was a conflict over territory or females. Given that they were both reared together, a probe found that one of them was possessed. After the 20-minute fight, the other panda had severe face injuries. Wildlife specialists requested that the community assist in the search for the injured panda and provide first aid. Strange creature hanging from a goat. Not the sort of creature you would want to encounter. A bizarre, likely parasitic critter was seen on camera in an unidentified location attached to a goat. As they struggled to remove the goat from the strange creature's hold, the villagers and even the goats appear to be somewhat alarmed by it. The creature eventually let go of the goat after making many attempts to do so, and slithered out into the nighttime darkness, where it vanished moments later. Hyena dog. Is this a brand new breed of hyena or dog? After multiple instances of vicious animal assaults that resembled this animal, a highly strange wild animal was captured in Balochistan, Pakistan. The people hired hunters and trackers who were able to find this weird wild animal's path in the hilly terrain and capture it. It might be a snow hyena, which has never been observed in the area before based on the appearance of its pale coat. The hunters sold the wild animal to an unnamed wealthy businessman on the illicit market before a wildlife specialist could examine it. River beast. This footage of a frightening creature in a river in Uzbekistan was shot over a year ago. Local fishermen claim that they present raw chicken meat as a sacrifice to the scary creature that resides in the river, and in return, the river beast grants them permission to fish in the river. A traveler who was skeptical of such a person joined the fishermen out of curiosity to view it for himself and was rendered speechless when he saw it. He made an effort to get a better look, but he kept his distance for obvious reasons. This creature's identity is still unknown to this day. Horror forest. In a spooky forest, a police officer went deeper, and it got really dark. Weird noises echoed from the creepy trees, making him scared. He got out of his car with a shaky flashlight. Suddenly, a scary noise made him drop his light, and he ran away, leaving behind the forest's mysteries. Rooftop escape. Late at night, he woke up on his rooftop feeling lost. Moonlight shone through the door, showing a spooky figure getting closer. A ghostly, scary presence came from the dark. Fear gripped him as strange things happened around him, making him shiver. He panicked and ran away, leaving the ghostly horror behind. That night, he experienced unimaginable fear, a nightmare forever etched in his memory. Clown arrested. On a dim and desolate road, a dashboard camera captured a spine-tingling scene. Two unsettling clowns lurking in the shadows. The police, though clearly frightened, reacted swiftly, their hands trembling as they apprehended these peculiar gestures with sinister smiles. Speaking in hushed and uneasy tones, they instructed them, "You must accompany us into the ominous darkness." A feared panther. One peaceful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the homeowner's doorbell camera activated, capturing something truly remarkable. In the dim light, a mysterious creature roamed the yard, believed to be a mountain lion. The footage, filled with curiosity and suspense, left the homeowner amazed. Was it a wild visitor lurking in the shadows, or just a trick of the night? This mysterious video piqued the neighborhood's interest, turning it into a story shared on porches and over fences. The doorbell camera had revealed a mystery, and the truth was waiting to be discovered. Castleton. As the sun disappeared below the horizon, cloaking the peaceful streets of Castleton in darkness, a hidden camera on a neighbor's porch unveiled an unexpected visitor. In the hushed night, its lens recorded the elusive image of a burglary suspect, silently navigating through the shadows. This crucial footage now serves as the linchpin in solving the mystery that had enveloped the city in fear, offering a glimmer of hope that justice might soon triumph. With each pixel, the camera seemed to pledge that darkness couldn't conceal the truth for too long. Gorilla-looking goat. Another mutant creature, this time a goat, was born with a face like a monkey's. Its owner initially revealed it in a video taken in the Indian hamlet of Nemodia.
ये देखिए ग्राम निमोडिया में ये एक अद्भुत बकरी का बच्चा पैदा हुआ है.
Where a goat with a flat face was seen stumbling around and wagging its tail. The goat has cyclopia, an uncommon congenital condition, according to a local veterinarian. It is the point where genes that normally promote face symmetry fail. The locals made the decision to worship the video as a deity after it gained prominence online. Local accounts claim that it is typical for mutant animals to draw notice and be regarded as a sign of God. Monkey pig. A piglet that resembled a monkey was born in a hamlet in southwest China, which was an unexpected twist in nature's design. The pregnant pig appeared relatively normal, but the piglet it delivered had an ape-like jaw and a tiny nose. It had protruding forehead and small eyes that were so closely spaced apart that it appeared as though they were practically joined. This mutant piglet can only be fed by a bottle because of the way its mouth is designed, with a long tongue pressing down. Now that's down with. It's time for the main event of the video that you all have been waiting for. Check out this spooky video from August 2018 in the Canadian wilderness, where an unknown faceless monster is seen peeping out from behind some trees. People suspect that the monster may have been trying to chase the enormous mammal, but without a proper finish to the tape, it's difficult to know for sure. It was a frightening, at least 6 feet tall, pale figure that was pursuing a large moose that was utterly ignorant of the existence of this monster. Nothing we say can be guaranteed. What do you think of this video? Who says spectral entities are constantly on the prowl for humans? They occasionally become interested in huge creatures, and what happens next is nearly always rather unsettling. Stucky. Who doesn't adore dogs, huh? But did you catch a glimpse of Stucky, the preserved pooch? While toiling away in the woods, a farmer stumbled upon this amazingly well-kept doggo. Jammed snugly in a tree trunk, he was shielded from predators, bugs, and the weather. Curious about how it all went down? Well, it's a real head-scratcher. A few theories propose that the dog accidentally got stuck and met his demise within the mighty oak tree. Horse eats chicken. If you adore horses and think they're the cutest creatures ever, you might want to take a seat, because what you're about to witness is quite astonishing. In this video, a horse does something completely unexpected. It devours one of the adorable little chicks from a family of chickens. The mama chicken does her utmost to shield her babies, But unfortunately, she's no match for the enormous horse. It's truly shocking to witness such behavior from a creature that usually appears calm and peaceful. Mystery creature. One of these odd-looking bud creatures was discovered in a fisherman's net on December 26, 2021, a few miles off the coast of Miami. It appears to have numerous heads and small, razor-sharp, teeth-filled mouths at the bottom, like an octopus's tentacles. They were identified as the offspring of the goby fish after the video got the notice of a marine biologist. For reasons that are currently unknown, they appear to have been transformed from a normal-looking fish into something wholly unrecognizable. This fish species is notorious for being the most aggressive fish that have reduced the population of other fish species by devouring the majority of their food and eggs. Headless camel. This video, shot on July 6, 2012, shows a headless camel roaming around in a wildlife sanctuary somewhere in northern Africa. The owner of the clip was taken aback when he saw it move correctly, despite the fact that it didn't have a head like a conventional camel. The recorder, desperate for answers, approached it to examine, only to be surprised once more when it discovered that the camel was walking with its head hidden under its body, almost as if it were joking. According to a local wildlife expert, camels hide their heads from predators and sometimes ambush their prey. They also do so to stay cool and avoid the searing desert sun.
Mata Mata turtle. The Mata Mata, a cool turtle from South America's Orinoco Basin and Amazon River, is seriously impressive. Just look at its huge triangular head with a horned snout. It's like something out of the dinosaur era. But that's not all. This turtle is a total pro at hiding. Its head looks just like fallen leaves, and its shell blends right in with the tree bark. Sneaky, right? And here's the coolest part. When some unsuspecting fish swims by, the turtle opens its mouth wide, creating a super strong suction that pulls the fish right in. Then it spits out the extra water and gobbles up the whole fish. Talk about a turtle with serious skills. The subscriber's pick. This humpback whale was found in Brazil, lying way far from the water. It measured around 36 feet long, blowing everyone's minds as they thought, how did it end up so far from the beach? Talk about a head turner. Scientists think this cool creature might have kicked the bucket at sea and gotten carried by epic waves, ending up way inland. However, given the enigmatic nature of the Amazon, it remains uncertain what mysteries nature has in store there.
Frozen alien. In the chilling depths of the Alaska Sea, the camera unveiled a bone-chilling secret. Hidden in nature's icy embrace, monstrous creatures lie in frozen slumber. Ghostly white and colossal in size, their icy forms send shivers down spines. The Eerie sighting has left people trembling with curiosity and fear, for who can predict if these otherworldly behemoths lurk nearby, ready to unleash their frozen terror upon the unsuspecting. The mysteries of the deep hold their secrets tightly, leaving us to wonder in haunting uncertainty. A live frozen monster? In the frigid depths of the Antarctic, a daring individual embarked on a quest to unveil the secrets of the ocean's abyss. As they delved deeper into the icy darkness, their device suddenly emitted an eerie signal. With trembling hands, they paused, gazing upon the frozen expanse. And there, beneath the crystalline surface, lay a horrifying sight. A monstrous creature, its eyes wide and teeth bared in an otherworldly grimace. The spine-chilling video captured this chilling revelation, sending shivers down their spine. A blood-curdling scream escaped their lips, echoing through the desolation. This sinister encounter serves as a haunting reminder that the realm of monsters may lurk in the most unexpected corners, a grim presence hidden in plain sight. Eerie roadside ghost sighting. In the darkness of a deserted road, a trail camera captured something incredibly frightening. The camera looked into the darkness and saw scared dogs and a terrified cat, all staring at something otherworldly and horrifying. From the eerie, moonlit forest emerged a ghostly figure covered in mist, causing intense fear in the helpless animals. Spooky whispers echoed from the shadows, quieting the animals' desperate cries. That night witnessed a terrifying event that left a permanent mark on the desolate road, where the supernatural and the everyday mixed in a chilling way, forever haunting the memory. Scary bear. In a snowy forest, a man went exploring during the day, but he found something terrifying. There, amidst the white snow, he met a black bear with her cubs. He got scared as he saw a little bear cub trying to get to its mom. Then, to his surprise, the big black bear looked at his car, making him really frightened. He was left shivering in the quiet, snowy woods. Eerie forest. Late at night, the trail camera showed something really scary. The video is super creepy, and it looks like there's something very wrong in the forest. You can see a scared person running away with fear all over their face, and something scary seems to be chasing them. Strange, ghost-like things appear in the woods, and you can hear eerie whispers. It's really frightening, and we can't figure out what's happening, but it's definitely something we won't forget. Leopard and baby baboon. Let's witness an elusive encounter between a leopard and a young baboon. A leopard opted to raise a lost baby baboon as if it were its own child after discovering it. Look how the leopard can be seen giving the baboon a kiss, licking its face, and watching over it out of pure affection. Perhaps it was hormonal or something. The leopard attempted to trap him by positioning himself beneath the tree in this picture, but the baboon was too terrified to move and grasped the tree firmly. The leopard then carried it to its den while holding it in its mouth. Bipedal bear. Even for bears, walking on the back legs appears to be more efficient than doing so on the front legs. On June 22, 2016, locals in Oak Ridge, New Jersey, reported seeing this bear multiple times as it was observed moving around on just its rear legs. He was forced to adapt and move in this way, since it had sustained a catastrophic injury to its front limbs. The bear quickly earned the moniker Pedals the Bipedal Bear after becoming popular on social media and being declared harmless, though locals are still urged to exercise caution. Giant bat. The local wild biologists were in a state of shock when an unknown monster arrived out of nowhere in the darkness in the middle of the night. The monster resembles a huge bat with a human-like appearance. The monster was given the moniker Mothman after becoming popular on the internet and being seen on film in broad daylight in an unidentified area. According to experts, this enormous humanoid monster with wings is likely a unique type of bat that formerly existed in prehistoric times. It weighs more than 500 kilograms and is said to be around 8 feet tall. Perhaps something disturbed this creature's slumber when it was hibernating for a number of years. Weird creature hanging from ceiling. We've all watched a lot of alien films and are knowledgeable enough not to approach strange-looking creatures too closely, but instead to burn them. Homeowner Hari Toei in Bali, Indonesia, who was intrigued by the alien-like thing crawling over the ceiling, recorded this video. The monster appears to have an enormous insect-like front, while its lower body is covered in many tentacles that resemble those of an octopus. They have a lot of hair and stretch out almost like they're growing larger in size. After gaining widespread notice, the video went fairly viral, yet the nature of the eerie figure and what transpired after the tape was taken are still completely unknown. Sheep walking in circles. In the Inner Mongolia area of northern China, a security camera caught footage of a massive flock of sheep moving in circles for 12 days in 2022. While the majority of the sheep were moving, a few stood still in the middle. After the video went viral, many people started to speculate that it may have been a ceremony of some sort. The sheep's owner, Miss Meow, stated that the animals are healthy and that she is unclear of what is causing this peculiar behavior, which is still a complete mystery. An angry bull. And this farmer's bull went loose, and trust us, it was a nightmare for anyone who came in its way that night. Unfortunately, a rickshaw was on its way somewhere when the bull saw and came running towards it and hit it with all its might, nearly flipping it off the road. Whether or not the people inside were seriously injured is also lost to me, but I know for sure that there would have been even more injuries if it kept attacking, which luckily it didn't. A gator community. There are people who are brave, and then there are people who are dumb and brave. Or maybe just dumb? Well, I'll have you choose that after watching this video of a man who went barefoot, literally barefoot in a pond full of alligators, and then went on and on recording it all together.
There's at least 50 of them right in front of me.
Then he went near a snake, then a poisonous frog, then another frog, and then he started annoying the hell out of a chameleon. Can anybody tell me what the hell was going on in this guy's mind? Hypnotized dogs. Look at these three good canines who are doing their best statue impression by standing motionless and gazing in the same direction without batting an eye. Are these dogs under the influence of an evil spirit or hypnotized? Following the viral video of these creatures standing still, which left internet users perplexed, all of these queries started to surface. You must also be perplexed then. I'll explain. Even for sharp-witted sheep-herding dogs, the level of collective discipline displayed by these three animals is astonishing. They are trained to remain motionless until their owner whistles at them. The dogs also stood motionless here for 30 seconds before being told to rush away. Miracle baby. Except for this baby, everything that can be destroyed by floods, from well-built bridges to concrete barricades, can be. Locals in Karnataka, India, were shocked to witness a little youngster between the ages of 3 and 4 standing in a flood-stricken river. The deluge that could have easily destroyed the majority of the local infrastructure did not even move. Even the locals attempted to prevent a terrible outcome for the infant. The youngster was dragged by the strong shocks of floodwaters as one of the rescuers fell and was carried away. Although the child was saved along with others, the majority of them are still baffled by it. Demon caught on cam. In the pitch-black night, beneath a sky devoid of moonlight, a courageous person's camera recorded a chilling sight. The lens unveiled a menacing silhouette, a creature resembling a demon, its eerie shape relentlessly chasing a frightened deer. The camera's faint light revealed this eerie pursuit, with the deer's desperate leaps and the ghastly figure of the creature forming a distressing scene. The footage left onlookers unsettled, serving as a haunting reminder that the darkness conceals mysteries beyond our comprehension. 2 black bears. In the quiet town of Bell Acres Borough, 2 black bears caused quite a ruckus. Caught on a security camera, these playful bears embarked on a sudden escapade. They sneaked into the area and found themselves a tasty meal, a chicken. With their powerful paws and sharp claws, they grabbed the chicken and, in their excitement, accidentally destroyed the chicken coop. Feathers flew everywhere as they savored their impromptu feast. It was an unforgettable encounter with wildlife that left both the bears and the residents of Bell Acres Borough with quite a tale to share. Fearless raccoons. As the sun set below the horizon, the camera recorded a captivating scene in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. Fearless raccoons emerged from the darkness, their agile paws and masked faces lending an air of mystery to the night. They roamed the ground with a mischievous sparkle in their eyes, exploring the urban wilderness with a spirit of adventure. Every step and scurry showcased their adaptability in this concrete jungle, reminding us that nature's wonders can flourish even amid the city's hustle and bustle. Huge skull-faced spider. Unlike all other terrifying entities in the dark, this one was never brought to light. A Vietnamese man and his dogs were hunting in the wild when they came upon a strange-looking spider. He'd never seen a spider nearly as big as the dogs, let alone one that enormous in the woods. Worse, this spider had a large skull-like face that frightened both the hunter and the dog so much that it was shot and ripped up as soon as it presented itself. Perhaps the huge Frankenstein spider intended to scare away souls, but it only backfired. Giraffe eating bones. You might wonder why these giraffes are eating a skeleton. It has an explanation, just as everything. When these giraffes discovered some buffalo bones, it was as if they had discovered some treasure. Given that giraffes are herbivores, this is an exceedingly rare behavior. I'm curious what happened to these ones that they have to eat bones. It's as if they're enjoying their favorite food. I did some research and discovered that they do this to complement their vegetarian diet with calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. They are simply health conscious, and it appears that they all enjoyed their favorite dinner. Black creature. In the middle of the night, 2 Mexican farmers were woken up by their goats' frightened screams. They quickly went outside to see what was going on and were surprised to find a strange black creature clinging to one of the goats' necks. No matter how hard they tried, the creature wouldn't move. They wrestled with it for a while until it finally released its grip and hurriedly disappeared into the nearby forest. The farmers attempted to pursue it, but it mysteriously vanished without a trace. What do you reckon that odd creature might be, and where did it come from? The puzzle remains unsolved. A bizarre worm. In August 2021, a farmer captured a video that got everyone curious, because what he stumbled upon was something completely unfamiliar. While digging with his big digging machine, he came across a worm-like creature, but it was too large to be a regular worm and too small to be a snake. So what on earth could it be? If you have any idea, feel free to share it with us too. Saddle Ridge Treasure is this huge collection of 1,427 gold coins that's valued at millions. Crazy, right? What's even crazier is that it was stumbled upon by a farmer. Can you imagine? It just proves that you never know what kind of treasures you might stumble upon in your own backyard. Farmers really have a talent for uncovering hidden gems, don't they? A skinny alpaca. In 2021, a special event took place in the UK. An alpaca gave birth to a small and unusual-looking baby. It caused quite a buzz. The baby weighed a mere 13 pounds when it was born, and because alpacas don't clean their young by licking, the farm owner had to step in and do the job. Even though the baby appeared weak and delicate, the farmer assured everyone that this was normal for alpaca cria. Once they dry off, they become fluffy and don't look as skinny anymore. Landmines. Now discovering a fossil and different weird animals here and there might be normal for farmers, but finding landmines on his crop field is just on another level. And this farmer found them while he was trying to plant his crops.
Going straight up there, back at that tractor. This country is littered.
This happened in Ukraine, and this isn't the only farmer who is digging landmines left out of their fields by hand to start their spring sowing after Russia's invasion. It is happening in every other field. Let's hope they get them all out safely. Bronze statue. Not just one or two, but around 24 bronze statues were discovered in this field. According to the experts, these statues date back to Roman times, so they were hundreds of years old. Experts have also said that these statues might have been put in a temple first, and then later on they were buried in a way that they remain preserved for years to come. They were found in Tuscany and were later brought to be put in a museum. Dancing bats. Before they watched this, nobody knew these little brutes could dance like this. There was a party going on, right? Or perhaps this is similar to their dance club. They are dancing their hearts out, but you never know. The bats stretching their wings and approaching the camera make it look very comical. You must be perplexed by this video, but there's a trick going on. The bats are actually hanging upside down, but it appears as though the camera angle was inverted to capture them. Really nice, huh? Gorillas in rain. If only this goddamn rain could have given us a free pass until another day. These enormous gorillas are living proof that not everyone likes it when it rains. This is funny. Holding their infants in their arms, two female gorillas are unsure about what to do next. Here's a thought. I'll go first and then you all will. Others resemble. Without a doubt, they move out of the rain one by one. But see, even gorillas have the courtesy to abide by the lady's first rule. Don't you believe that gorillas and humans are so similar? Dog-monkey creature. What was that horrifyingly odd thing? This subject still remains unanswered. Perhaps a ghost appeared with an animal aspect. This happened when a boy was cycling at random through a village when something odd leaped down from the wall and vanished quickly without being seen. Although it resembled a dog or a monkey, this creature was not either of them. What was it then? The query is still intact. Ghost apple. After a snowstorm passed, the farmer came out of his house to see the aftermath and how much of his fields have been safe. However, when he came near the apple trees, he saw something he wasn't really expecting. There were apples, but not real ones. These were apples made of ice. He called them the ghost apples and made everyone just as astonished as he was when he uploaded it on the internet. A python. This farmer was done with all his work and was returning home when he felt something slithering near his feet. To his shock, it was a huge python who wanted to come along for the ride. The snake enjoyed the ride for some time until the farmer dragged it back to where it belonged. Road alien creature. A resident of Ohio recorded this footage on March 25th, 2022, after spotting this unsettling creature crossing a deserted road late at night. The person who recorded the video thought his eyes were seeing him things, as he was tiredly making his way home when he started recording. and saw the strange extraterrestrial creature crossing the road. It appeared to resemble an enormous spider with many legs or tentacles and a large tail on its back. He instantly left the area because he was so alarmed by its sight, and ever since then, the nature of this spider thing has remained a complete mystery. Human face cow. Here's another animal that resembles a human. However, this time it is a calf. A video footage taken from an unidentified area reveals a newborn calf with a human-like face. The most common cause of this is some type of malformation. However, a premature delivery might also play a role. Everything about it, including its nose and complete face structure, seems distorted, even its eyes, which are forced into its skull. The wretched animal either appears unwilling to survive for very long or is paralyzed as a result of its condition. Crazy bear. In the heart of the sinister forest, a trail camera became an unwitting spectator to a nightmarish scene. A ravenous black bear, its eyes gleaming with hunger, fixated on the camera. With gnashing teeth and a savage hunger in its eyes, the bear clawed at the device, as if seeking sustenance from the inanimate prey. The eerie darkness of the forest amplified the spine-chilling encounter, leaving an indelible mark on the silent wilderness. Cryptic. On a dark, desolate road, a lone camera captured an eerie spectacle. In the dead of night, it unveiled a cryptic entity lurking on the pavement. As one drew nearer, the shape morphed into a colossal jet-black yeti, frozen in place, exuding an aura of malevolence. Its presence radiated fear, striking terror into the hearts of any who ventured close. The origins of this monstrous being remained shrouded in mystery, leaving all to ponder the enigmatic interloper on that fateful night. Mermaid. The camera unveiled an enigmatic sight, a creature, perhaps a genuine mermaid. Its tail gleamed with vivid hues, flowing seamlessly into a girl-like figure with flowing, lustrous hair and an alabaster body. It appeared as if a girl donned in an otherworldly garment, yet uncertainty shrouded its identity. Caught within a tangled net at the water's edge, it evoked an eerie, unsettling presence, blurring the lines between myth and reality. Cryptid skinwalker. In the heart of the wilderness, where the eerie silence of the forest reigned supreme, a CCTV camera captured a cryptic spectacle. In the shroud of night, a disturbing figure materialized, a phantom known only as the Nightwalker. Its presence was unveiled through luminous, otherworldly eyes that flickered and roamed, casting an unsettling glow upon the desolate street. This enigmatic entity, an elusive inhabitant of the shadows, left an indelible mark on the tapestry of the unknown. An encounter so rare it chills the very soul with its eerie, inexplicable mystique. Bigfoot terror unearthed. Get ready for a real shocker from WDHN News. They found something super creepy out in rural America, and they've got the video proof. The news team went into a spooky jungle, and what they found was unbelievable. A scary creature that's part human, part beast. It's the famous Bigfoot, and it's actually real. The fear is real, and this mysterious discovery will give you the creeps. Are you brave enough to explore this spooky wilderness and find out what secrets are hidden there? Skunk in forest. In a spooky forest, a camera captured something very scary. A black skunk came out from under a creaky deck, looking out of place and scared. Its eyes showed it was really afraid. It hurriedly moved into the open, as if something terrifying chased it. The quiet forest made its fear even scarier as it ran away into the dark jungle. This whole event left an eerie feeling, making the peaceful woods seem unsettling and spooky. Mermaid mystery unveiled. Deep in Australia's ocean, something spooky gave them goosebumps. As the camera went deeper underwater, it revealed a mysterious mermaid, her eerie beauty hidden in the dark waves. What really surprised the crew were lots of fish darting around, and a mysterious mermaid that seemed to be real. You could feel how shocked the crew was because they had gone into a place they didn't know, where both beauty and scary things could be seen on film. Mysterious furry organism. Its appearance suggests that it is furry, eliminating the likelihood that it is an underwater creature. This creature, which has a dark brown fuzzy appearance, was discovered on a Californian beach at night. Although it was much larger and had a leathery skin, based on the appearance of its head, teeth, and paws, it was thought to be some kind of canine. Some of its body parts lacked fur, while others were covered with tar. Along with its identity, its cause of death has not been established. Please feel free to share any further information you may have regarding this fuzzy creature or beast in the comments section. Hybrid-looking animal. There is still another wild animal that resembles a dog, but is actually much more wild. In the woods between the Indian provinces of Kerala and Karnataka, this species had never before been observed. The creature had fangs that could cut steel cables, claws larger than any canine ever discovered, and no fur. Capturing and holding it became difficult because it could bite through steel cables. Many began speculating about the nature of the video as it became popular online, from being a hairless grizzly bear to the infamous blood-sucking vampire beast known as the chupacabra. Armadillo skull. While taking a stroll by the riverbank on his farm, a farmer made an intriguing find. He noticed a round object and initially mistook it for a dinosaur eggshell. However, upon closer examination, he discovered something even more thrilling: the armored shell of a glyptodont. Experts were summoned, and they determined that the shell dated back approximately 20,000 years. A weird goat. In an Indian village, there's been a sighting of a massive goat that's freaking out the locals. Its looks are seriously strange, with a gigantic body and a face straight from a horror flick. People are curious about what might have caused this beast to appear so bizarre. Some think it could be a genetic condition, but others aren't convinced.
Giant centipede. Also called the Scolopendra gigantea. This centipede is one of the biggest centipedes in its group. It can grow over 12 inches long and is found in South America, particularly in the Amazon and Caribbean regions. Besides its size, it is famous for being the most poisonous centipede and hunts various animals, including insects. Not only is it dangerous to small animals, but it can also harm humans. Boiling river. The Amazon is packed with all sorts of cool animals, but there are some spots you definitely don't want to mess with. One of those is the boiling river. And trust me, you gotta be super cautious around this bad boy. The water in that river is crazy hot, and it's actually claimed the lives of many poor critters. It's all connected to these underground hot springs and cracks in the earth. So, my advice? Admire this mind-blowing natural wonder from a safe distance and steer clear of getting too close. An uncontacted tribe. Tremendous footage from the heart of the Amazon rainforest surfaced a year back on the internet, capturing a rare encounter with an uncontacted tribe. The video kicks off with a tantalizing moment as the cameraman catches a man's curious gaze. Suspicion fills the air as he scans the surroundings, unsure of what lies beyond the lens. Engrossed in the mystery, he lingers for a few suspenseful minutes before disappearing into the lush wilderness. It's a captivating glimpse into the hidden world of these enigmatic forest dwellers. The unsinkable lizard. Tired of hearing about the same old animals? Well, hold on to your seats, guys, because we've got a treat for you. This mind-blowing video unveils the incredible unsinkable lizard, an exclusive resident of the mighty Amazon rainforest. Imagine a lizard so light and nimble that it can actually walk on water. Yep, you heard it right. This little daredevil effortlessly glides across the water's surface like a reptilian superhero. Poison dart frogs. The poison dart frog may be small, but it packs a punch. Its colors are like a vibrant rainbow, from bright blues and greens to yellow and black. Any predators out there know better than to mess with it. You can spot these awesome frogs chilling in the lush Amazon jungles, hanging out in moist lowland forests that are either super warm or pretty darn hot. No wonder the native tribes used the frog's toxins to make poison for their arrows. That's how it's got its name, guys! This poison is crazy powerful, capable of taking down 20 grown men. Emperor tamarin. These cheeky little creatures are emperor tamarins, and boy, are they a sight to behold. In this incredible video, we get a glimpse of their extravagant mustaches, resembling a certain emperor's style. These tiny monkeys, found exclusively in the vast Amazon rainforest, are known for their playful nature and impressive acrobatics. With their long tails and distinctive white mustaches, Emperor tamarins truly rock the jungle runway.
A giant bat. Imagine you're a farmer, eager to start your day on the field and hang out with your animals. But when you arrive, you're greeted with an unpleasant surprise of a massive bat hanging upside down. Not a pretty sight, right? Well, that's exactly what happened to this farmer who discovered the world's largest bat, often referred to as the flying fox, in his field. Cannulated cows? Ever heard of cannulated cows? These cows are unique because they have stomach holes that scientists use to study their digestion or analyze their food. It might sound wild, but it's not as bad as it seems. Before the procedure, the cows are given local anesthesia to ensure they don't experience any pain. However, we can't really confirm if the cows are comfortable or not. After all, they can't communicate with us to let us know if they're in pain, can they? The subscriber's pick. This image is taken from a video which shows a farmer who discovered a deceased werewolf, which was subsequently collected by researchers for examination and analysis. Later, unidentified individuals uploaded photos and videos of the werewolf, causing great terror to anyone who saw them. Despite the researchers' efforts to investigate, they provided no explanation, further deepening the mystery surrounding the incident. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content.